Hey, we're live. Phew. Now we wait. Now we wait. Hey guys, come on. Come on in. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. All right. Ooh, hey guys. There we go. How's it going? This lighting looks a little bit crazy, but it's okay. I got some tea, man. I got some tea. All right, this tea, some yogi tea. You know the vibes. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Hey, y'all. I've been MI motherfreaking A, and I want to talk to you guys. I've been wanting to talk to you guys for days, but you see, what had happened was Mercury retrograde told me to sit my ass down so, and heal because Mercury retrograde in Cancer didn't come to play. So that's what I've been doing. I've been healing myself, doing shadow work. Sorry, if my eyes are watering, it's because my fan's on. So, girl, how's everybody doing? And the beautiful thing is, this live is going to be, look, let me tell you, this live is going to be lengthy. We're going to chat, man. We're going to talk. I got the current natal chart of what's going on astrologically pulled up. We're going to talk about this, and we're just going to talk about life. We're going to just vibe out. We're going to chill on this very interesting Tuesday. And let's just start with this, okay? So basically, so much better compared to the last retrograde. That's funny because I'm the opposite. I feel like the last Mercury retrograde that we had was so much easier, so much better. This one freaking grabbed me by the nape of my neck and said, girl, you got some stuff to work through. But it's okay because, like I always tell people, like I tell my friends, my clients, you guys, my subscribers, my supporters, my soul family, most importantly, you know what I'm saying? And I never established that, but I consider you guys my soul family, not so much just supporters. Like I consider you guys like my soul family, my soul tribe, like my people, my spiritual people that actually understand me and that care to understand what the freak I gotta say. So it's deeper than just support, baby. But yo, this fan has me tweaking. Like my eye has something in it. My nose is running. Oh yeah, so all over the place, you guys. Sorry about that. But like I was saying, something that I've come to the realization, like with all of these retrogrades, these retrogrades are helping you find yourself. Find yourself, who you are, your soul's purpose. Are you fulfilling that soul's purpose? Are you not? What changes do you need to make in order to fulfill your life's purpose? And so for me, over the past couple of months, I've realized this sounds so funny, but it's so true. I feel like, and I had this realization when I was with that ganja chiva, if you know what that is, that 420, the spliffy. I had that realization when I was, vibing, on another dimension, another frequency. That happens a lot. Like when I'm like vibing, when I'm just out in nature staring at the trees, you know what I'm saying? I just get a lot of epiphanies and realizations. And so I saw this one bird, and then the bird was like low key, like giving me messages from the universe. And I was like, Ashe, I get it. But basically, long story short, because my Libra rising is chatting, okay, I came to the realization, this Mercury retrograde, that my life purpose, a big part of my life purpose has to do with, what's the word for it? It has to do with not educating, but I guess how I can say it, because Mercury's messing with me right now, but a big part of my life purpose, I've came to the realization, is helping other people, inspiring other people from my life's experiences. Ooh, I just dipped my hand in my tea. Ooh, come on, girl. But helping other people by sharing my life's experiences. I do that a lot. That's why I be saying, y'all, I'm oversharing Sally. All right, I'm transparent Kathy. All right. That's what I be telling you guys, because sometimes I be like, damn, girl, why'd you just overshare? But I'm just like, did I overshare, or did I fulfill my life's mission by, enlightening the people with my life's experiences? So, with that being said, I really feel like, maybe you guys should really start doing a little bit of soul searching and really pay attention to what's popping up for you and what you feel the universe is, telling you, or, reminding you. What is your life purpose? What were you brought here to do? Hey, guys. So, hey, Layla, my moon sign is in Capricorn. Y'all, I just figured out Willow Smith is a Capricorn moon. No wonder why. No wonder why. I vibes with her. I've always vibed with her. I don't know much about her, but I found out the other day on Twitter that she is a Capricorn moon, and I was like, it makes sense. It makes sense. All right. Hey, everybody. So in this live, because I'm already 5 minutes in and I'm just chatting it up. So in this live, I just wanted to give you guys a life update, where I've been at, and then an astrology update, because I've been MIA, you guys. And once again, what I'm about to share with you guys is because, what I just told you guys, I feel like a big part of my soul's mission, soul's journey, life's purpose is helping other people by sharing my experiences, so that, people can be like, well, damn, I was feeling like that too. Now I know that I'm not crazy. Okay. Y'all, I haven't been in front of a camera in a minute. I haven't had social interaction in a minute. All right, so these past, I don't know how many days it's been, you guys, but I've been in a funk. Not like a sad funk, but just a retrograde funk, where you have all of this stuff that you need to do, want to do, but the retrograde planets are like, sit down, chill, And so, having Capricorn placements and amongst other placements, that kind of caused me to be a little bit frustrated, and then, getting mad at myself, like, why don't you have the energy? Like, I was looking at myself in the mirror. I said, Shonnetta, girl, what's going on? Where's your energy? You need it. Come on. But then I was like, you know what? There's like, how many planets in retrograde? 6. So with that being said, if you've been feeling like that, you're not the only one. But let me tell you, another reason why I've been feeling super low of energy is excuse me, I'm like stuttering, is because I'm cutting out caffeine. I'm leaving the caffeine alone. It's been like day 6, day 5. It's one or the other. Caffeine. Retrograde. Ooh. Retrograde said, you know what? It's time to quit it. Because what are you replacing with the caffeine? I've been making matcha lattes. Matcha lattes has been my go-to. Now, granted, matcha has natural caffeine in it, but it's light. It's light. What does it say? It's lightly caffeinated, but it's only because it comes in the herb or the plant of matcha. So it gives you energy, but it's also good for your brain and stuff like that. I haven't been drinking matcha lattes every day. Like the past 2 days, I haven't made them, but yeah, like I'll tell you what, if you're thinking about quitting caffeine, if you're thinking about quitting caffeine and you've been drinking it consistently and using it as a energy source and you quit it cold turkey, I really want you to know that you are going to be drained. You're going to be so freaking tired. You're going to just want to chill on the couch. You're going to be irritated. You're going to be frustrated, and you're going to be sad. You're going to be excuse me. This is YouTube. I can't cuss. But you're going to be going through the motions for at least 4 days. Depending on the person. I was going through the motions and I was like, sheesh, no. But once you pass day 4, it gets better. It gets better. But my energy, caffeine, I'm going to be so real. I'm playing the victim. My V card. But yo, caffeine really messed up my natural energy levels. Caffeine really messed me up. Okay, so But you know what? It's okay. It's medicine. And I wasn't even here's the thing. I wasn't even consuming caffeine for long. I started by drinking yerba mate. For those of you that follow me and y'all been rocking with me, y'all know when I was drinking those yerba mates. The yerba mate, and then, because I got a heavy Taurus in my chart, so I'm stubborn. If I like something, I'm not going, and look, if I like something, I'm gonna keep drinking it, okay? All right. And so it was really good. And then I was like, yo, this caffeine got me feeling lit. This caffeine got me feeling like I can do everything. And so I went from drinking one yerba mate a day to two. Okay, that's a lot of caffeine. And then Shonnetta Bug 567 thought it was cute to try the pinkety drinkety. I'm so trans freaking parent, but it's okay. Shonnetta Bug 567, with all this damn rose quartz, thought it was cute to try the pinkety drinkety from Starbucks. Now, the pinkety drinkety is caffeinated. It's not heavily caffeinated, but it's caffeinated and it's good. Okay. So I was drinking my pinkety drinkities, my strawberry acai refreshers from Starbucks. And then I was like, I haven't had, as I see wasp animal medicine. Pay attention to the animals, the insects that you see, because that's the universe giving you messages. And that wasp, look, the universe was like, Shonnetta Bug, you don't want that smoke. Don't go back to it. All right. So the pinkety drinkety. All right. So, but anyways, you guys, yeah. And so Shonnetta thought it was really cute to be like, you know what? I haven't had in years iced coffee. So I got me iced coffee. I was like, yo, this is lit. And now I see why people are drinking it all the time. And then I started really drinking it, double shot of espresso, 3 shots of espresso. Yo, I'm calling myself out, but sometimes you got to call yourself out so you can get yourself together. My boyfriend, he said, yeah, I need to stop drinking it. And I was still drinking it. He was like, that stuff's messing you up. That stuff's going to mess you up. It's not good for your brain. I said, I know, but it's so good. I said, this is my last one. And, and then I ended up getting another one. This was a while ago, but I ended up getting another one, but that was my last one. And then the whole thing with the Black Lives Matter movement, Starbucks, so Starbucks is not getting any more of my coin, deleted the app. I deleted the app and I still had money on that. I still had money on that. That's how you know I wasn't playing. I said, because sometimes the universe makes certain things happen to be a catalyst, to give you that extra, that final push to help you close a certain door. And with the whole Black Lives Matter movement and Starbucks, you're not getting none of my coin. It's not happening. Hey, if you still go to Starbucks, I'm not bashing you. I'm just saying that I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that was just every other reason to cut the coffee out completely, but I'm going an extra step and I'm not doing caffeine. Now that I've talked about caffeine for freaking 10 minutes, let me tell you, a reason why this is popping up, let's get to the astrology, is because, Chiron's been in Aries. You know what I'm saying? So Chiron it's the healer. It's the wounded healer. Aries, it's ruled by Mars, the planet of aggression, how we go after things, our energy, our motivation to go after things, our strength, our stamina. I'm stuttering. So, with Chiron being in Aries, now with Mars, and it's funny because I literally cold turkey cut out all caffeine right when Mars shifted into Aries. So I really feel like Mars being in Aries with Chiron being in Aries really, really gave me the extra push. So I'm saying all this, to say, if you have something, a vice, that's what they like to call it, a vice of some sort, it could be anything that you're addicted to and you depend on it, you base your whole day around it, I would suggest possibly using all of this retrograde energy and this Mars and Aries energy to, nip it in the bud, cold turkey. Woo! Yay. Mars and Aries is that cold turkey, let's go. We're going all the way in, or we're going the freak home type stuff. All right. So what you guys want to talk to? Yeah, everything. Hey Barry, Jane, I'll be watching you every night before sleeping. You're so sweet. You're so lit. Okay, so with that being said, that was just, yeah, you cut off the cheese. Yeah, cheese is addicted too. Cheese is very addictive. That's why a lot of people, when they're going vegan, they have the hardest time cutting that out. Or even like lactose intolerant people, they still be getting it because it's addicting. Oh, thank you so much, Mal Lopez. You're so sweet. Why are you sad and happy to see me? Okay, so that was one of the things that I want to talk about. So that's really why I've been MIA. If you guys want me to be transparent, I've been MIA because I've just had no energy, and I'm finally starting to get back to normal. But that just goes to show, if you are somebody that's caffeine free and you see a lot of people drinking caffeine, I don't know, just know that you can get, heavily addicted to it, and it will mess up your natural energy levels. And not only did it mess up my natural energy levels, it was also messing with like this is so TMI, what is the word for it? TMI, or too much information. Yeah, that's the same thing. What is the word? Let me Google the correct word for it. I'm gonna say it. This is the right word for it. I'm gonna let Google say it to you. Pronunciation, because you guys know that I sometimes don't pronounce the words right. This is the word.
Libido.
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 Yeah. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically like your drive, your motivation to, get intimate. If you don't know that, caffeine will mess up your female situation. All right. Not in like a crazy way, but just like you don't have any energy or anything to, you know. All right, but that's another thing, you guys. Ever since I've been caffeine free, I've been putting some maca powder. I've been putting some maca powder in my drinks. If you don't know what maca powder is, maca powder. Let me tell you the benefits. I'm gonna look it up for you guys, so I'm not out here saying things wrong. Some of y'all already know. Maca powder increases your libido, aka your drive to get that thing. All right. It reduces erectile dysfunction in men. It boosts your energy and gives you endurance, and increases your fertility. It improves your mood, reducing sun damage, reducing blood pressure, and improving your mood, and fighting free radicals. A lot of athletes use it for natural energy. And for my females in here, even if you think you got everything right down there, go on Amazon, get you some organic vegan maca powder capsules. Take those on a daily. That thing gonna be wet in about 2 business days. That thing going to be ready. All right. I know this is so TMI, but I've been putting you guys on. And look, it'll get you back to normal if you've been feeling drained, exhausted, defeated, depleted. Hey, let me tell you. So it's called MACA. MACA. Okay. Hey, I love it. And you don't even look, or you can get the capsules. Or you can get the regular powder. You can get the powder to put it in your smoothies and your drinks. And you can get the capsules just to pop them things. You know what I'm saying? And so I already have the powder, but that joint's so fire that I had to get the capsules just to pop them real quick. Hey, so, okay. Yeah. But just be careful, because that thing will make you fertile. A lot of women, they take that natural herb if they're having issues not being able to conceive. So just be careful. Hey, be careful with it. Okay, especially your dude too. you're due to, because it works on both genders. Okay, males, it helps them if they're experiencing some dysfunction. Yes. All right. So, yeah, this is so funny. All right. So, that's also something that I've been doing to get my energy back to normal. And I love it. And even if you just want some extra energy in the gym, even if you don't really care about, doing the thing, it's okay. But, hey, Mars and Aries, okay, I gotta be so freaking careful with what I say because YouTube be tripping and censoring everything. But intercourse with Mars being in Aries is fire. It's intense. It's amazing. Try new things. Be aggressive. Be wild. Be free. Okay. With Mars being in Aries. Woo, okay. All right. Because it's just like, whoa, YouTube be tripping too much. Okay. They do. Okay. But yeah. So, and did you guys know that like your hormones like rule your whole life? So if your hormones are out of balance, everything else in your life will just seem crappy. And so I actually went to a holistic doctor. She's so awesome. I need to schedule another appointment with her. But I went to a holistic doctor because that's more of my vibe. That's what I resonate with. And I was talking to her, and she specializes in like female hormones and stuff like that. And my hormones were messed up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in the process of getting my hormones back to normal. How do your hormones even get messed up? I feel like your hormones, let me Google this. We're just about to be Googling-ish, because how do your hormones, because a lot of people actually have messed up. I know I had like heavy messed up hormones, and I don't even know how it happened. Stress is one of them, and a lot of kids, like that's when it happened for me. Like my hormones have been so messed up ever since like my childhood because of heavy stress levels. That's how it happened with me. But also I think that certain foods and drinks that you eat could kind of mess it out. Yeah, let's get educated. But this is why when I'm sharing these tips with you guys, because, eclipse season, we just went through 3 eclipses, and then we have 6 planets in retrograde. So, I mean, seriously, however it's manifesting in your life, this really seems like a lot of people are going through heavy times. Even though for me, this is, it's heavy for me. But for some people, they're like, girl, get over it. Okay. But, everybody's going through it in some way, shape, or form. So this is the perfect time to really take care of your health. Okay. Y'all. I'm Googling it. Okay, stress. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you guys. Tell me why my glasses are broken. So if I'm looking crazy, I got a new pair of glasses. Look, so much stuff has been happening to me, but don't get it twisted. Saturn retrograde, good karma, bad karma. Karma's coming, and I've been getting some really good karma. I'm not even going to gas you up. No, I'm not. Y'all, I'm goofy. How are you guys doing? Like, how's everything? Your energy feeling good? Like, what's going good? What's going on? My take on birth control. Thank you for asking that. Okay, so don't come for me, please. Everything. Hey, I got another. We haven't talked in so long. I just got a lot to talk about. So that's another thing that I want to talk about after this. But birth control. Okay. So how do I feel about it? I don't like it. I don't support it. If I had a friend, if I had a homegirl that was like, girl, I'm about to get on birth control, I would kindly, not forcefully, but I would kindly, type up a whole PowerPoint presentation with all of the receipts, all of the facts to just get that homegirl hip as to, the price you pay for getting on that kind of thing. Now, I'm not bashing anybody that's ever been on birth control. I'm not downing you. I've never been on it, but I'm blessed and thankful that I've never been on it, if you get what I'm saying. Just from a lot of people that I personally know, their experience with it, and, it's, and I feel so bad for the females that, got tricked into it, or, just under circumstances where the doctor made it seem like it was going to help one thing, but it just made their life so much worse, and so that's why I'm just very passionate about that kind of stuff. Like, I really feel like, and a lot of people don't know this, but birth control, let me talk to you because I'm big with herbs. I love herbs. Herbs are nature's medicine. You know what I'm saying? Like, before pharmacists even existed, before pharmaceutical medicines even existed, our ancestors, the people of the planet, used herbs, nature's medicine. But did you know that there's actually herbs out there that you can take as a natural what's the word for it? Contraceptive. Did I say that right? Did you know that? Of course, if you're taking maca powder, you must want a baby upon that thing, okay? You must want one if you're taking maca powder. But if you're taking something like, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I'm pretty sure, let me double check because I don't want to be giving people the wrong information. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure this is right though. Hold on, wait, y'all. I'm so cringe when I'm typing. Okay. Okay. Trying to get out the screen. Okay, let's see. There's some herbs for it. There really are. There's some herbs for it. Just like there's herbs to, can't terminate a pregnancy. Like, actually, like if you're already like, look, I'm not telling you to do this. I'm not, but if you're gonna do it, at least do the natural way. I'm not gonna tell you what herbs it is, but you do the research. You didn't hear it from me, but there are herbs. I mean, no, I'm proud to say it. This is what our ancestors did back in the day. Like, if you didn't want to have a kid, there would be certain herbs that you would take, and so there's herbs that you can take to actually cause like a natural abortion. If that's your thing, there's herbs that you can take just right after you have a scare, a slip up. You can take that so that way you don't even have to deal with it. But then again, on the other side of the spectrum, there are herbs that you can take to help you conceive and to help you have a healthy pregnancy. So there's my take on that. But would I ever get on birth control? No. No. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, y'all. Okay. So, you remember how, for those of you that have been following with me and, keeping up on the lives and things that I've been talking about, you remember how I said, before Mercury retrograde went deep in its retrograde, how, this is a time, this is a time where there's going to be like a lot of drama, a lot of drama, a lot of miscommunication. He said, she said. If you guys go back to my last weekly forecast reading, I know I've been having withdrawals from the caffeine. That's why I've been MIA, but I'll be getting back in the flow sooner or later, okay? But if you go back to the last one that I did, and at the very end of the video, there was like a little message, what can we expect as a collective for that particular week? Some information coming out about some sort of man. You guys, I was so shook. And it said that it was going to be a fair Caucasian male. Yo, now I don't be following along with the drama or whatever, but I'm a Libra rising, so it comes up on my feed sometimes. Shut up. Anyways, but I was so shook because it was Shane Dawson. Literally like the week that weekly forecast was for was the week that all that came out about Shane Dawson. And you guys know, like, well, some of you guys don't know, but I used to watch Shane Dawson as a kid. And the funny thing is, I'm going to be so transparent with you. How I found out about Shane Dawson was through Shonnetta. And it's crazy because when I was a kid, because I was young watching those videos, I didn't even think anything of it. Like, I just thought it was funny. And, as sick as that sounds, like, I feel like a lot of us as kids just thought that was funny, because we have to keep in mind, and I'm not sticking up for him. I'm just giving you guys my opinion on it. Okay, Libra rising, all right? I'll be chatting. But I feel like a lot of us, back in that time, because when he was posting those videos, we were in a completely different time type stuff. And so a lot of people found it funny, but it's crazy how now when we rewatching those clips, it's like, what did he say? Like, what did he Okay, see, we're talking about some real stuff now as we're about to get on this topic. Are you guys ready? We might do a little card reading on it. Ooh, let's see. Hey, but the thing about Justin Bieber is that same week as well. That's the week that my boyfriend Christopher, he had like found this information about Pizzagate. I said, "What's Pizzagate?" I shouldn't even be saying it. Ooh, but we started doing some research on that. Hey, call me what it froze. Y'all can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? No. No way. Can y'all really not hear me? What? As soon can you, okay. Don't do it, don't talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but I'm just going to say this. If you guys want my opinion on that, I believe it's 100% real. Nobody can convince me otherwise. And it's really sad. It's really... Don't say anything. Okay. Manifestation! Let's go! Okay. 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 I feel like we can talk about that on Instagram if you guys want to. But let's... that is... Yo, I'm shook. Like, I ain't no puss. But what the freak? Come on. All right. Yeah, because they tried me. Anyway, so I guess we'll just shift the vibration. We'll change that, but that's really crazy. That's so crazy. But what I was going to say is I just feel so bad for, like... I feel bad for a lot of these celebrities. Like, for real. Like, a lot of the truth is coming out. You guys seen the thing about Britney. I'm just waiting for Chris Crocker to come back out and talk about it. For real. Shout out to Chris Crocker, man. He's lit. Come to find out, Chris Crocker is doing tarot now. Oh my gosh. Like, Chris Crocker has been that-ish. Hey. Okay. But, yeah, you guys didn't hear about Brit? Okay, yeah, look into it. Like, just go on Twitter. For those of you that want to get hip, go. Brittany was trending on Twitter yesterday. Yeah, she does. Did you guys know she doesn't even have control? Like, her father signed something in, I think, 2003 or 2008. He signed basically something where she doesn't have any consent. She doesn't have control over anything, what she does, what she posts, her kids, nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. And a lot of people were making fun of her TikToks, but in reality, it seems like her TikToks are honestly a cry out for help. Some people were saying that it doesn't even look like the same her. Like, now all of a sudden she has a gap and she didn't have a gap before. So who knows? But she's a Libra rising just like me. Like, come on now. We've got to get her, you know? Like, it's just really sad if you think about it. Like, a lot of truth is coming out about... Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, sorry. I'm just looking at that. A lot of truth is coming out about a lot of these celebrities, what's going, and it's crazy because it's people that we looked up to. It's people, you know, we wouldn't have even expected it. And for a lot of people, you know, they might think that scandals and drama is about to come out about celebrities, but nah, for real, it's like truth. It's going to be a lot of celebrities coming out and speaking up about their experiences and what they've been through. But the sad thing about it is they really, you know, they're scared for their life. Like, either they have, you know, either people have dirt on them, and if they, you know, speak up, they'll get hurt, or if they speak up, they'll get like hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can only imagine, and it's really crazy, you know, but we've just got to hold space and bless the situation, but just know it's crazy. Okay, but yeah, so with that being said, I wanted to talk about some astrology things, okay? Hey, what do you guys want to talk about? You know, what do you guys want to talk about? Let me know, because it's It's been a minute. How did I grow my hair so long? Well, let's see. In 8th grade, I cut off all my hair. I was going through a stage where like I wanted like the shaved sides, the shaved back, and just like a little bit of hair up here. And in 8th grade, I cut off to all of my relaxed ends, and that's that. It's been some years now, like some years. Yeah, I don't even know how many years, but ever since then, and I use homemade flaxseed gel. I really feel like that's what's caused my hair to grow and be so thick. So there's that. Ooh, excuse me. Why do I attract people who always need healing? That could honestly be because you're a healer. You are a healer, and that's your life's purpose. You're meant to heal people, but just, attracting people that need healing, just know when to set your boundaries and, really start intuitively listening to your body. If you don't feel like listening to somebody rant and vent, don't do it, or if you have the time, if you have the energy, by all means do it, but put yourself first, having that energy that you walk with. Okay. Y'all are so lit. What do I think about K-pop artists? I don't really listen to K-pop, but last night when I was playing The Sims, they were playing some S-pop, and I thought that was so funny. Like, The Sims have their own K-pop, and I was vibing to it. I was like, okay, this is low-key lit. I don't know what they're saying, but I like it. What is manifestation? Manifestation is simply the principle of law of attraction, basically. So that principle, law of attraction, is what you are constantly thinking about, what you're constantly speaking about, what you're constantly looking at and focusing on is what you will then get back. It's what you will then attract. That's why people tell you to be mindful of what you're constantly consuming, whether it's food, whether it's TV shows, all that, okay? Be mindful of what you're consuming because it will consume you. You will attract it, okay? So for example, if you're constantly thinking about somebody, you're gonna see them all the time, or people are gonna start talking about them all the time to you. And some people might be like, dang, that's crazy. I was just thinking about you and now I see you. Like, what's going on? It's the law of attraction. People have been manifesting for years, speaking things into existence for years. Let me break this down, okay? In Christianity, this is so funny to me. Okay, in Christianity, when you pray to God, like if you have something that you really need assistance with, they tell you to pray. And when you pray, you're like, God, I really need $5,000 to pay this bill. God, I need this $500,000. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And you just keep saying it. You keep praying about it. And then boom, you get $5,000. Oh my gosh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, you did it for me, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, you did it, babe. Bae, you did it, okay? And I just find it so funny when Christians say, manifestation is the devil. If you manifest, you're going to bring demons into your house. Homie, you be manifesting when you be praying. Get out of here, okay? Okay, I had to throw that out there. Not saying that there's anything wrong with Christians, and if you're a Christian or you follow along with some Christianity and you follow me, like I still love you and support you, but just come correct. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see ignorant stuff like that, like when like Christians, and it be the fake ones that still be doing hella stuff that the Bible tells them not to do. Like that be trying to come for people. Like, don't come for me and I won't come for you, but babe, if you come for me, I'll come for your whole existence. Get out of here with that. All right, get out of here with that. Be talking bad about altars. Oh my gosh, you got an altar. Oh my gosh, you worship the devil. Homegirl, your vanity that you have doing your makeup is a beauty altar. Bye. Control, Alt, Delete. Get out of here. Sometimes you gotta tell these people straight up, like, get out, okay? But anyways, yeah. Okay, I love it. You guys are so awesome. Thank you guys for all the donations. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and if you look at it, and this is so beautiful if you like look at it this way, but well, it's facts, but the Bible is simply a book of astrology. And with these so-called Christians, these diehard Christians, you're not supposed to look at the stars. You're not supposed to look at astrology. It's the devil. Oh my gosh, if you look at astrology, you're going to die. Oh my gosh, you're going to go to hell. You're going to burn in hell. Oh my gosh, get out of here. No, homie. The Bible is literally a book of mother freaking astrology with constellations in it. You are just too asleep to understand it. Only woke people can decipher the Bible and see the real messages in it. I'm not saying that the Bible is useless, because the Bible has hella information that all of us can use, but you have to break through the mother freaking codes. All right, straight up. Yes, look, you guys, for all of my spiritual beings, don't let anybody, especially if you're just getting into it, straight up, like, don't let anybody tell you that astrology is wrong. Our ancestors have been following astrology and using the stars as guidance to get them through the hard winters and long summers. Get out of here. Astrology is a tool that has been given to us human beings from the stars. We have stardust in our DNA, bae. All right, it's in us, bae. So how is somebody gonna tell us that that is demonic? And on top of that, astrology up above, if you look at up above, so below, spirits coming from the below energy, those would be considered demons or darker entities. Above would be angelic spirits that, have higher vibration and love. Not saying that, lower spirits don't have that, but there's definitely a difference. So if something is up above and that we look up above for it, don't you think that that helps us get connected with the universe and the cosmos and the most high? Okay. So yeah, that's another thing. Don't let anybody tell you that astrology is wrong. Okay. I'm not a Taurus bae. I'm a Leo. Yeah, tarot is not wrong, okay? And I find it so beautiful and so exciting. You guys know that there's a lot of therapists now that are using the tarot with their work, with their clients, using Oracle. And I just find this so beautiful. Like, a lot of people, that are doing regular jobs are starting to incorporate a tarot or astrology or numerology into their work. And so that's so awesome. But yeah, and like I was saying, with like when you're first beginning into spirituality and you're first getting into it, there's going to be a lot of people, whether it's in your family, it's your closed-minded group of friends, it's people on the internet that are only sharing from their own personal experience and their own projections of their reality. There's going to be people that are going to test your faith and that are going to try to shake you. And that's happened to me. And I remember when I was first beginning my spiritual journey and people would, tell me certain things, I would question it. But then every time I did research for myself, I found out that I was in the right. Okay. So there's that for whomever needed to hear it, because I know how it can be living with closed-minded people, not even to bash people, but just living with people that aren't open to all things. And it's really sad because, like, with Christianity and Christians, they are supposed to be really like holy, and holy is, let me Google the definition of holy because I want to come correct. 1 second, because I don't even know the definition of holy. Let's see. Okay, what is this word? Holy. Okay, and I quote, dedicated or okay, what's this word? Consecrated to God or a religious purpose. Sacred. So if you're sacred, if you're so sacred, why are you so mean to other people that don't have the same beliefs as you? Why are you so quick to cut off or disown somebody that doesn't have the same preferences as you, that doesn't want to, sit in the same box square as you? You know what I'm saying? Like, any of the Christians that are like gay, what is the word? Not gay phobic, homophobic, any kind of phobic, why, what is phobia? Let me look up the definition of phobia, because that seems scary to me. Hold on, how do you spell definition? Phobia. A fear. Why are people afraid? Okay, because I never looked at the definition. I just thought like phobia was like you just don't like them, but apparently you're scared. Okay, so you're really telling me that there's people that are scared. I learn something new every day. Why are we scared? Like, why are we scared of people because of their preference? Why are we scared of people? I was talking to my boyfriend. I asked him, y'all, I asked my boyfriend because for those of you who don't know, I am black, half white, but I consider myself as black because that is the color of my skin. Not disowning my white side, but I am, you know what I'm saying? Hair of wool, defies gravity, skin of this beautiful melanated color. I am what I am, bae. Okay? And so my boyfriend, he is not. My boyfriend is not. He does not have any African American. He does not have any black in his body. So I asked him. I said, "How does all of this make you feel? You know, with the racism, the hate that's going on. How does this make you feel? Like, how do you feel for me being a person of color living in this? The person that's gonna have your kids. Like, how do you feel?" And he was like, he's disgusted. He doesn't see how, what he said was genius. He said, all it is fear. These people think that they're superior, but in reality, how can you be superior if you're low-key scared of the people that you hate? That's what it is. That's what racism is. You know, you hate something that you don't understand, or you see something and you hate it because you're scared of it. And it's just so crazy. And I'm just like, yo, there's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on in this world. You know, and so I was just curious on his take, but I said, how do you feel about our kids when we have kids? And he said, straight up, our kids aren't going to have to worry about it. And I said, you know what, you're right. And you know why? Because we are going to raise our melanated children to have so much love. Like what I say, I'm going to be reading my baby's affirmations to bed. All right, repeat after me so you can go to sleep. All right. Hey, like so much self-love for their skin, for their hair, all that. You guys, like, I'm just so excited for when that time comes. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can let you guys know. Tell me why my sister, the Libra, Taylor, is pregnant. Oh, my God. My sister, Taylor, the Libra, is pregnant in this vid. Hey, that's so awesome. I was so shook when I found out. So I'm going to be another auntie. I'm already an auntie of 3. So this is going to be 4. So yeah, that's really lit. So there's just a lot going on here. So what do you guys want to talk about? And it's crazy because all over Twitter, so many spiritual people that I follow have been tweeting about fertility. People are getting pregnant, all right? And I'm just like, whoa, makes a lot of sense. Okay, is it normal to feel like someone's frequency/energy doesn't work well with yours? Oh, okay. Let me tell you straight up. If somebody's energy and vibration doesn't mix well with yours, that's what it is. It is what it is. And I'll tell you this from experience. From experience. Now you do what you want, but this is just coming from my experience. Anytime that I've ever lowered my vibration to try to hang out or, you know, continue a friendship with somebody, it's backfired. My spirit guides like tripped me up. My spirit guide said, oh, hey, you want to do that? All right, I'm gonna make some bad stuff happen to you. But if it's family, the best advice that I can give for you is love them from a distance, or have a mature, respectful conversation about the boundaries that you're going to be setting with that person. And, you know, respectful, mature is the best way that I can say it, because from life's experiences, like, anytime that I've had an attitude or anytime that I've been like rude about something, they don't take you serious. You just got to meditate beforehand, and you just got to be like really grounded, really mature, and you have to have that energy like, these are the boundaries, and if you don't respect them, if you even do the littlest of stepping a damn pinky toe on this boundary, I'm out the door. I'm out the door. And you just got to be really serious. You have to look, when you are setting boundaries with people, straight up, when you are setting boundaries with people and you are wanting respect, you are wanting to get respected, and you are demanding change, or else you'll leave and it's causing you hurt, you have to come into the conversation grounded, meditated, You want to make eye contact. You got to have that posture good. You got to let them know that you mean business. I would recommend, like, if you want, look, hey, this is another thing. I just got so much to talk to you guys about. But you know how Gemini season was last season, right? You know, and now we're in Cancer season. Duh. Okay. So, sorry, this fan always makes my nose run. I think it's the dust. Oh, it is. Epiphany. Okay. Spring cleaning. But, ooh, is that? Okay, I was about to say, don't do me dirty. Okay. Okay, anyways, I'm so embarrassing. But yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was about to say something else, but I was going to say this. Excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. But Gemini season, you know, Gemini's intellect, knowledge, studying. So in Gemini season, I was reading, I was buying a lot of books. And so I started reading like some psychology books and understanding psychology and how to, you know, basically I was looking into like, some would call it dark psychology, but it's really good just to know. Like, it's good just to know. Like, some people are like, dark psychology, girl, why are you doing that? But I don't like do dark psychology on people, but I like to read that information just in case I come into contact with somebody that wants to try it. Okay. Like, I'm telling you, there's like so many powerful things, like just understanding the mind and understanding body language when people talk to you. It takes you to a whole nother level. Oh, oh, stop criticizing, judging, or making excuses for being yourself or being you, girl. Oh, you right. You right. Thank you for that. That's medicine for me. That's medicine. Who's next? Hey, 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 hey. Psychology? Yes, it's a really good, really, really, really good read. I don't know if I brought the books up with me. I think those books are still, excuse me, sorry. I think those books are still downstairs, but if you go on Amazon and you just type in dark psychology, yeah, that'll come up. Okay. Playlist, I'm gonna drop it for y'all. Numerology. Okay, hey, hey. Okay. Okay, so I'm just reading comments, you guys. Okay. Dating a karmic? Okay, that's interesting. Dating a karmic, 10th house tarot. Ooh, I like that name, boo. You lit. You real lit for that. You better trademark that name because that's lit. You know there be people that be seeing certain people's names and they be copying that joint. That is a fire name. So dating a karmic or just being in a karmic relationship. So for one, for those of you that don't know, Venus retrograde is over. But that retrograde that we just had in Venus, yo, if you start a relationship during a Venus retrograde, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a karmic relationship. Or even if you get back into a relationship with somebody during a Venus retrograde, that is definitely a clear indicator that that relationship is karmic. And with that being said, the reason why I'm saying that is because during Venus retrogrades, it's a time where like we wear these pink, pink shaded glasses. And what that means is, during a Venus retrograde, you see all of the positive in people. You see all of the good in people. You don't want to see the bad in people. You just see the good and you're just so head over heels. And so with me, like with certain people that I follow, like I don't follow a lot of people, but I do be following some people. Like if I vibe with them, I vibe with them. And there was this one YouTuber that I really, really, really vibe with, and I still vibe with her. Like she's going through a really hard time, and I feel so, I wish that we could be cool so I can tell her about what's going on astrologically to help her not fall for some of these issues that she's having, but she don't know me. But I still be following her because she's lit. She's cool. She's life being dest. If any of you guys know her, no, not Stargirl, but she's real cute. Oh, she's so cute and she's so beautiful and she's so gifted. But it's life being dest. If any of you guys know her, she's a smoker YouTuber. I be vibing with her. She be making smoking vids. And, she's just real lit. She has a podcast and everything. Okay. Yeah. But anyways, that's her. And so what she was doing was she had got back with an ex. And then in my head, when I had saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. And mind you, they had broken up and they had like talked really bad about each other all over social media. And then during that Venus retrograde, they got back together. And yeah, that's who it is. They got back together. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was, everybody was giving her crap for it. But I was like, you know what? This is medicine for her. This is going to teach her a lot. They didn't end up working out. And I guess that they got back broken up. And I was like, damn, that's hella karmic. And then she started like, people were saying that she was like doing bars. And I'm like, at first I didn't want to believe it. I was like, no, don't come for my homegirl Des. Don't come for her. And then some people confirmed it, but I don't know. But I still support her because everybody goes through it. And I just like looking at her comments in those lives, I was like, how are you guys her supporters, but you guys are just like making it worse? Like, imagine if she really was doing that, like, on that kind of substance, and she looked at her screen to see nothing but negative comments. I just felt so bad for her, but that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about karmic relationships, but okay. Anyways, but yeah, that's a karmic relationship right there. Any relationship that you start during a Venus retrograde, any of that. But how you know that a relationship is karmic is if you find that over and over again, you guys just keep hitting a wall. Like you guys are good, you're going good, and then when it goes bad, it's about the same exact thing. There's no escaping it. A karmic relationship, it's like, basically, a karmic relationship is a relationship that is bringing you karma. It's teaching you a certain lesson, whether it's a good lesson or a bad lesson. That depends on the person, the people, and the situation. But the reason why it seems like things just repeat and you guys just keep hitting this wall is because that's the karma. So if you are in a relationship with somebody right now and, things go really good, there's a lot of chemistry, but then you guys just, it's a cycle. It goes good, 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 good. And then this is where it gets rocky. And then it's about one particular thing, and then you guys are about to break up. You're about to break up. It gets so heavy, so toxic, so heavy, and then you guys are just choose to come back to apologize and make it good again. So it's good again. It's good again. It's good, 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 good. And then you guys run into the same thing over and over again. Over and over. It's the same thing. And my beliefs on a karmic relationship, I personally feel like once you complete the karma, you choose. Do you want to be with that person? Do you want to continue that relationship, or are you exhausted? Do you want something different? It's up to you. Some people say that a karmic relationship, once you complete the karma, it's over, it's done, you guys should go separate ways. But I feel personally it depends on the people. It depends on the situation. Yeah, it's very draining. And so that's why a lot of the times it's so draining that some people don't even complete the karma. That's one. And it gets repeated into the next incarnation. And some people, spend years. And I'm talking about like a lot of these karmic relationships. It's the relationships where, people, whether it's women or men, go through abuse and they choose to stay. And abuse could be anything. It could be verbal abuse. It could be mental abuse. It could be physical abuse. It could be any kind of abuse, but a lot of these karmic relationships consist of abuse, and it's very toxic, and they last for so long. And a lot of the reason why people don't break the karma is because of fear, because they're scared. But the people that do break it, they have a big, beautiful transformation. It's kind of like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. If it's not toxic, I feel do your thing, How do you heal the karma? So you can definitely meditate on it. Like if you feel that you are involved in some sort of karmic relationship, whether it's romantic or friendship, you can meditate on it. So basically, light a candle, sit down somewhere, turn on some meditation music, and basically go into the meditation or the shamanic journey, whatever you feel called to do. And you can basically, call upon your ancestors or your spirit guides, or, just do whatever you do, okay? And you can ask to see a clear vision during your meditation of what exactly the karma is that needs to be completed. And this goes in with past life karma, so karma that doesn't involve other people, or it can do with, karmic relationships. So, and that's also another thing. A lot of people ask big questions like, how can I figure out this? How can I do that? How can I do that? And the best answer that I have for any of those kind of questions is literally meditating on it. A lot of people don't realize our power, but we are spiritual beings all having a human experience. So the fact that we're all well, not all, because hey, there's some entities, there's some beings here on planet Earth that are not one of us, and we'll just keep it at that. All right, but if I keep talking about that, we're gonna glitch. All right, we're gonna glitch, so we're gonna keep talking about other stuff. All right, but we already know what we're talking about there. But like I was saying, the fact that majority of the people on planet Earth are spiritual people having a human experience, we are able to spiritually go to different dimensions and time travel, or even track back years ago. And I'm going to share this experience with you guys. So this is one time a while ago I was doing a shamanic journey. And so with shamanic journeying, it is a practice that shamans do for other people, that they do for themselves. It's a practice where, you have the shamanic beat going, and the beat puts you in a trance. I'm not recommending for any of you guys to do this unless you feel called to do it. And I want you guys to really do your research on it, because you can get lost in the sauce. And if you feel like you're going to get lost in the sauce, have somebody with you just in case they need you to help bring you back in, babe. Hey, babe, because you don't want to get lost in the sauce, babe. Could you imagine getting lost in another dimension? Hey, some edgy Aquarians would be like, yes, I want that. I'm living. That's what I want. Hey, if you're an Aquarius and you feel that way, let me know. Y'all are so lit. Speaking of which, the moon's in Aquarius right now, so it makes sense that we're talking about this. Hey. Hey, your moon in Aquarius is shaking. Hey, that's so funny. But so the story, basically, I was doing a shamanic journey, and this journey that I was doing, it was with the intention to track back to my childhood, because that's where, a lot of my stress came from. You guys, I'm all over the place, but since we're talking... Yo, my Libra rising is like here. So this is going to be a long one. But speaking of childhood, like, I uncovered something the other day that was crazy, but I'm going to tell this story first. So I was basically journeying with the intention to see, what happened. Like, what happened as a child that caused this, this... If you guys don't know, I have an excessive sweating problem, and I've been to so many regular doctors that just said, oh, there's nothing but Botox, there you go, And so I was like, I don't want Botox. Like, why am I sweating like this? And I've been excessively sweating under my armpits, like, for years, and like for years, ever since, like, I think 5th grade. And I really feel like at one point I was like, I'm cursed. This is not fun. Like, and for those of you that, watch my videos and stuff like that, you already, well, watch my lives, you already know the situation. But like, when I say, and well, now actually I'm healing that. I'm getting my nerves back in order. But I went to so many regular doctors, and they couldn't help me. I tried certain dry. I tried everything. I tried all the regular deodorants. Nothing. Okay. And so I went to a holistic doctor in my area, the one I was telling you guys about earlier. Her name's Dr. Kenny, for any of you guys wondering. But she is amazing, and she broke it down to me. She was, asking me questions about my past, my childhood, and she was like, interesting. A lot of times when people are excessively sweating, it's because their body is in fight or flight mode. And fight or flight mode is not supposed to be 24 hours, okay? Us humans, we're only supposed to go into fight or flight mode like when crazy stuff's about to happen. Like when, for example, like a car is about to hit you and you have to hurry up and get out of the way. Or if you see your dog in the road and a car is about to come, you run and you go get the dog. That's fight or flight. Or if you're about to get killed and you're running for your life, your body kicks into fight, flight, or however you pronounce it, all right? And so come to find out, from excessive amount of stress and fear as a child, for me being a child, going through that, and my cells were constantly in fear, constantly worrying and stressing. Now as an adult, and even as a teenager, preteen, my body has just been stuck in fight or flight mode. And when I say stuck, I mean stuck. Like every single day. Look, hold on, excuse me, that was gross. But every single day of school I had, from middle school all the way to graduating, like it could be, and this is the thing why it's so annoying, like cold, freezing cold classrooms. I would be so uncomfortable having the sweatiest, I'm talking like, look, I can't show you in this shirt, but my pit stains would be like down to here, look, down to here, all wet. And I would be in cold ass classrooms. I would have the cold sweats. I would be so uncomfortable. And it was just an everyday thing. And so, in my adult years, I was like, 20 years old, because I'm 20 right now. 20 years old when I found out that I could have been nipped this in the bud, if I had went to a better doctor as a child. But she put me on herbs, not regular medicine, herbs that are helping in tinctures, herbs and tinctures that are helping my body calm down. yeah, that are helping my body calm down. And the caffeine was making it worse, bae. The caffeine was making it worse. But now my body is starting to get back to normal. But it's crazy because I have so much that I'm still releasing from my childhood, like just so much. And growing up, I didn't think anything of it, because when you're a child, you think that your experiences are normal because that's all you know. But when you get older and you grow up and you talk to other people that grew up in other living situations, you're like, whoa, you're normal, this is not normal. So yeah, there's that. But I'm currently healing from that, and also healing from a lot of other like coping mechanisms that I picked up just being a child. And the funny thing is, there was this one video that I saw. Somebody had reshared it. It was Indica. Hey, I tried the pad thing, but when I tell you I sweat so much to the point where the sticky adhesive gets off of the pad, it gets off of that joint. But I'm releasing all of it. I used to just be so jumpy all the time. Like I would just jump, my heart would start beating. Like that was like one of the things that I had, like, like when people drive like really loud cars and they have the bass going, that bass be pumping and you can hear it all the way from inside of your house. That used to literally get my heart racing. I would have to run to the nearest window and see who it was. Like every freaking time. If I'm in the shower, and sometimes it still happens, like if I'm in the shower, I have the door shut and I hear like loud noises, bumping, movement, I have to hurry up and get out of the shower so I can see what's going on. I have that kind of stuff going on. And then like if something scares me, like I could, literally just be by myself alone, and if somebody sneaks up on me, I get so defensive and I start yelling. I'm like, oh my gosh, like of course I can't do it right now, but I like get so serious, my heart starts beating. I'm like, oh my gosh, you fucking scared me. I just don't like people sneaking up on me. I don't like that at all. Like people have to tell me like that they're coming, or else my nerves will get worked up. And of course, when my nerves get worked up, I can like literally feel like my sweat glands tingling, and I feel the sweat coming. So those are some of the things that I'm releasing. But the reason why I'm saying this right now is because of the shamanic journey that I did back to my childhood, like what caused it. And so I kid you not, you guys, like when I did the shamanic journeying, so I'm meditating, I'm going to the underworld, meeting Huascar Inca. And so you go down, you're going into the trance because of the shamanic journey. You go down to the underworld. And then basically, Huascar Inca, the gatekeeper of the underworld, for those of you that want to know, in shamanism, Huascar Inca is the gatekeeper of the underworld. And so then the gatekeeper will then walk you to your destination where you need to go. Of course, I'm not telling you guys all the information just because of time. And also, I want you guys to do your own research before you do this and, properly get educated on how to do it. But you can do it for sure. There's a lot of people that do it from the comfort of their own home. And so basically what I saw, and so basically, yeah, it's so awesome. And so basically what you do or what happens is whatever your intention is, whatever you're asking the gatekeeper of the underworld to show you, he will then show you. And so basically the image that I saw, it was so crazy. It was so vivid, but it was me as a child. I'm talking like a kid in a crib, like super young. Like I was probably like how old is a baby when they can stand on their two legs? Like that was it. But that's like all I could do. So I was like really young and I was just crying. I was crying. And when you do a shamanic journey, you're having a out of body experience. So it was like I was watching I guess the best way to describe it, and some might call me crazy, but I can't make this up. I was watching a scene, I guess, from my childhood is what popped up. And so the scene that I saw, it was like me alone in my crib. And you know how like babies, when they want to get out of their crib, they stand up and they hold on to the bars. And so that's what I was doing as a child. I had my big crazy hair, that needed to be done. And I was just in the crib and it was a dark room. It was like black and white. It was just dark. It seemed like it was nighttime. And I was just crying to get out, and nobody was coming. And I was just like, okay. And that's the whole thing that I saw. That's the only thing that I saw. As that just fell. That was the only thing that I saw in my shamanic journey. And so at that point, I was like, can I go now? And so when I finished my shamanic journey, I went back to my senses, came back into my body. My mentor at the time, because, that's who taught me all about shamanism and, a lot of the things that I know now. My mentor at the time, asked me what I saw, and I told him. And then when I verbalized it, it just all made so much sense. And let me fast forward to the other day. The other day, I randomly decided to case search myself. I randomly decided to case search myself. Mind you, I don't have a criminal background. I've never been arrested except for one time when I was in high school and I fought somebody. But it doesn't even count. It's off. You can't find it anywhere because I was a minor and I was just messing around, getting in trouble. Okay? And so the other day, this was like the other freaking day. Mind you, this is happening during Mercury retrograde and Cancer. Cancer rules the fourth house, your home, your roots, your family, your mother. And so I case searched myself and I saw something from the year 2000. And in the year 2000, I was only 1 year old. And I don't know, I couldn't get more information on it. I said, I know I didn't commit a crime when I was 1. What? I said, I know I did not commit a crime when I was 1 year old. What is this? And the website that I was on didn't let me get information about it, but all it said was that it was me up against, I turned 21 July 26th. But it was me against my county. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. And so my mom never told me about that. My dad never told me about that. Am I adopted? What is going on? I'm not adopted. I know I'm not adopted because I look just like my father. And I be looking like my mom sometimes. So I don't know what happened. But the fact that I'm telling you guys about that shamanic journey that I had, the thing is, I'm not close with my parents like that. My dad's non-existent. He's in Florida living his best life with his younger son that he decided to so gracefully take care of. Wow. Glad for him. But my mom, she's living, we're just not that close, basically. Okay. Not in Florida. Yeah, he went to Florida. Yeah. So I just thought that was so crazy. I just thought it was so crazy that that happened in 2000, and I'm just now finding out about it. So there's that life update, yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, the reason why I'm telling you all this is because there's a lot of, just old heavy baggage that a lot of us have, a lot of us have. It doesn't matter what your age is, I guarantee you, unless, because I'm not calling the shots, unless you've been doing like years and years and years and years and years of healing and, all that. But I feel like there's just so many of us on this planet right now living lives, chasing that bag. But what we really should be chasing is our healing and getting closure and coming full circle with, the things that are causing us to not live our best life. So, sorry, I promise I'm not crying. It's this fan. My nose is just dripping. Hold on. Let me get it together. Oh yeah. I invested in some RGB lighting, whatever that is. It was like about 400 something, which compared to what I used to have to get that color, that was an investment. But every dollar I spend comes back to me multiplied. But I'm living for it because, let me tell you, Mercury, here we go. The day that Mercury went retrograde is the day that my LifeX bulb broke. It's the day that my internet mysteriously, magically stopped working and an Atlantic broadband tech had to come and get me a brand new modem. So Mercury in Cancer, you showed off. Look, Mercury showed up and showed off, and that's on period. No cap, for real. Hey, Mercury is crazy. But check this out. The next Mercury retrograde that we have in 2020 is going to be in another water sign. I believe it's going to be in Pisces. If not Pisces, it's going to be in Scorpio. But I think that we already had a Scorpio Mercury retrograde. No cap, for real. Period, poo. Yo, but I feel really bad for the people that lost their wallets and stuff. Like, I was like, okay, Mercury, you doing a little bit too much right now. Mercury is doing a little bit too much right now. We need every coin that we can get right now due to what's going on in the world. Okay? And Mercury just thought that it was cute. Hey, that TikTok. Yeah, she said, and that's on God. No cap, for real. Period, poo. Everybody turn your Bibles to page section 622. I don't even know what she said. Okay. Yeah. Snatch your debit card. Your keys. No. Mercury needs to stop. Oh my God. So that happened, but I invested in new lights. And the cool thing is, let me show you. I'm going to just show y'all real quick. Because I like this pink. I like the pink, but let me show you guys what I can do. Let me show you guys what I can do real quick. Hold on, let me go to my background. Okay. Hold on, wait. Look at that. Hold on, wait. Hey. It keeps going. Oh, ooh. Okay. Okay. So, I get some colors there, but it's literally... you can get this on Amazon if you guys want it. I mean, I'll show you what it looks like. It literally looks like, filming equipment. This is the one that's not on. But if you're going to be using it to like decorate your house and stuff, or, get your ambiance in your house, I would recommend, honestly, to get a LifeX bulb or the light strips. Well, no. LifeX... I don't know if I can put you guys on to that, because it gave me a lot of struggles, because with LifeX, you have to use your phone to control it. And that's where I was running into issues, because my phone wouldn't connect to the light. And that's why I had to buy a new one. So yeah, pink is so me. You know, I can't have the pink. I'm no more pinkity drinkities, but I can get that ambiance right. So that's all it is. Okay. What websites and books do you use to continue? Ooh, okay. So honestly, to continue educating myself, it's literally whatever I feel called to look at. So my most recent book purchase that's on the way in the mail. What did I get? What did I get? Ooh, my most recent book purchase that's on its way is Tarot. Excuse me, sorry. Did I get it? I hope I got it. Let me check my Amazon. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, hold on. Somebody said that they want to see me do some vlogs, and I would love to do vlogs, but I gotta learn how to do it. I gotta learn how to do it. Let me check Amazon. Don't tell me I don't have the Amazon app on the iPad. Okay. How do I pick my mentors? I don't. I hold the intentions and they come to me. If you're wanting a mentor, hold the strong intention, manifest it, that you come into contact with the mentor that, is on your level, that you're ready to learn from. Okay, so apparently I do have the Amazon app. I held strong intentions, bae. That's how I found mine. Okay, what I got? Oh, so I got some stuff coming to mail today. Okay, oh, cool. Ooh, I got a Ganesh. I got a Lord Ganesh tapestry for my money altar. Ooh, I'm so excited. So, what books we got? Okay. Oh, cool. I got The 5 Love Languages, The Secret to Love That Lasts. It's juicy. It's by Gary Chapman. So I'm wanting to learn about some 5 love languages. Yeah, because love language, if you don't know your love language, and if your partner doesn't know your love language, I don't know. So we got to learn about some love languages. Oh my God. Religious undertones. Oh, I didn't read the reviews. Stuck in the 1950s. What? 1 star. Just started to read. So more rates are possible. What? Religious undertones? Come on. Nothing wrong with religion, but I didn't know that. We also got, this is a book that Christopher got, if you guys want to know. It's The Pineal Gland, The Eye of God. It's a chapter from a Manly P. Hall book. That's what Christopher's reading. We also got Magic, a treatise on natural occultism. That's a book that Christopher recently bought. We also, hey, if you guys want to know, we also recently bought some vitamin C. We got some vitamin C from Truvani, organic. We got some stuff for for those of my eco-friendly friends out there, compost. We got a new compost bin. It's a banger. The Kabbalion by the 3 Initiates. Good read. I haven't read it, but my boyfriend told me it's a good read. Hey. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I got a Hydro Flask from Amazon. I don't regret it. Look, that Hydro Flask has helped me so much with my water intake. Okay, yeah. Any more questions? You guys have any more questions? I find that people with traumatic childhood are very spiritual and intuitive. It is. Oh, I've heard of that, using vitamin C as a contraceptive. I've heard of that. Wow. Yeah, so what I feel like doing now, let me see if I can get any more questions, and then I feel like we're going to do a fun little mini pick a card while we're here. Because I just, you know what I'm saying? I know that people need some messages from spirit. I know it. You guys, can I tell you that the other day I filmed a whole guidance pick a card from spirit? Can we, let's just talk about my Capricorn moon and what my Capricorn moon does to me sometimes. I filmed a whole Pick a card. Guidance from spirit. What do you need to hear right now? Filmed it. Everything was filmed. Put it on my computer to edit it. My Capricorn moon said, Shonnetta, you look a mess. Don't post it. So I scrapped it. Oh my gosh. So that's been going on. So that's kind of frustrating, but we'll get through it. We will get through it. Yeah, I guess that's also something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Like, has that been happening with you guys, or am I just crazy? Like, I mean, I've seen some people talk about it. Like, what is, before I collude with a certain word, let me look what it means. What does this mean? Yes, body dysmorphia. I'm spilling the tea, but look, have y'all been feeling that? Is it mental health? I don't have mental health disorder. It's like, you guys, I need to go to a therapist. Oh my God. No, seriously, but I do actually feel like I need to go to a therapist just to help me, talk about some heavy stuff from my past that I'm just suppressing. And the thing with my Capricorn moon, and look, here I go blaming astrology, but it's true. Like with me expressing my emotions, talking about my emotions, like I'm always saying that I want to have people to talk to. I want to have people to talk to. But then when people are like, hey, let's talk, I cringe and I say nothing's wrong. I'm okay. I don't know how to pronounce it, like not pronounce it. I don't know how to explain it, but like, it's not like I'm literally like cringing, like, ugh, but like internally I'm cringing. Excuse me. Internally I cringe when I have to talk about heavy stuff. Oh, I'm trans, and yes, I've been feeling awful. Oh no. We got this, boo. We got this. It's so awkward when we get put on the spot. And like, oh my, other Capricorn placements probably understand this, but like when you go and you're complaining about feeling sad and you're just like, oh, I feel so sad. I feel so sad. I feel so sad. Oh, I'm so sad. And then somebody's finally like, let's talk about it. What's wrong? What are you sad about? And you're like, I don't know. That's my thing. That is why I need to speak to a therapist. I have spent so many years saying, I don't know. And look, this is why the words that you speak can either make you or break you, because you literally are manifesting it. I've spent so many years saying, I don't know. When people are saying, what's wrong? Why are you crying? I don't know. And now that I've spent so many years saying that, I really don't know. And so that's what causes issues with your memory. And so now I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. Like, I've been sweeping it under the rug for so long, and now I don't know what's wrong. Bars. Can any of you guys relate? Like, ego. Let's talk about the ego, bae. Hold on, I have a book that I read during Gemini season. I'm so proud of myself. Let me find it. Sorry, guys. Let me find it. Oh, it's not upstairs. Dang it. Okay, I'll just go off the top of my head what I remember. But it's a really good book. You can find it on Amazon. Ooh, that's double chin. Oh gosh. But it's a really good read. It's called How to Master Your Emotions. Because in Gemini season, I was all over the place. Not in a bad way, but just feelings of anger, frustration, because of all of these retrogrades. And mind you, like this conversation that we're having right now, it makes sense. Pluto retrograde, and that's like the big thing here, okay? Pluto retrograde is death, rebirth. In order for you to shed something, in order for you to death something, you must talk about it. So that's what I'm doing. And I really hope that me sharing my experiences can help you guys, realize, okay, bless, we need to heal. We got this. Let's do it. Okay. But the book is called a collaboration. That would be awesome. Okay, but the book is called How to Master Your Emotions, and the author in the book was talking heavily about the ego. So what is the ego? Okay, so your ego is basically a part of you or the part of you that wants to make you basically seem perfect. Your ego wants people to like you. Your ego wants you to look good. Your ego wants you to be at prime. Your ego wants you to be the best of the best and look the best. And, not saying that your ego wants you to be better than other people, but basically what I'm saying is your ego wants your image and every single thing that you say and you do to make you seem like a good person and to make other people want to like you and be around you. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you so much. And so you'll notice, how to know when your ego pops up. Okay. So you'll know when your ego pops up when you're kind of being stubborn, So for example, you're having a conversation with somebody about something that means a lot to you. For example, your spirituality. So let's say that you're having a conversation with somebody about your everyday meditation practice. Okay. And you feel, basically, you know that your meditations are, helping you in so many different areas of your life. And then you're having a conversation with somebody else and they're like, well, I don't know. I don't think that you're improving. You still seem the same. Your ego is going to do everything in its power to make the other person think that you're right. And basically your ego doesn't want you to be wrong. And that's why a lot of people have a hard time accepting their faults because their ego is controlling them. And so here's the thing with ego. You are not your ego. You are not your ego. And so when ego pops up, the unevolved person will listen to ego. Ego makes them feel good because ego, it's all about your image and you looking good. So that's why a lot of people are egotistical. A lot of people don't want to stop listening to their ego because it makes them feel good. But sometimes, when you're overly listening to your ego and you're not stepping into your higher self, that can actually cause some people to not even think highly of you. Some people will just look at you and be like, oh, I don't even want to talk to that person. They always think that they're right. There's no point in talking to this person because they always think that they're right. It's their way or the highway. So that can end up pushing people away. So, how can you realize ego? So for one, realizing ego is, basically like, okay, is this coming from a place of ego or is this coming from a place of higher self? And if you're coming from a place of higher self, that means that you're open to what the other person has to say. You're open to their ideas. But if you're an ego, you don't care what they have to say. You're not open. You don't want to hear it. You just know you're right. And that's it. And so, hold on one second. Okay, sorry, I just got an email. Yeah, so that's a little bit about ego. With that, how to know that somebody, and it might not be you, because there's a lot of people that are really good at calling out their ego and choosing not to make responses with their ego. For example, like in one of the lives that I did that I took down because I was spitting way too many facts. Look, Spirit woke me up out of my sleep after that one live that I did. I don't know if you guys were in it, but it's not on my page no more. Spirit woke me up out of my sleep and told me, I feel like it was my ancestors, and told me to delete the live because I was spitting way too many facts. And so I did, but basically back to ego. Oh yeah, like I was saying, because in that live that I was doing, basically what had happened was I was talking about an issue that I was having with somebody. And then my ego in that live was popping up, and I was like, oh my gosh, ego, like chill out, chill out. Because basically I was talking about a confrontation that I had with a particular somebody, and I was trying to keep it like, really mutual, just sharing a story about what happened. And then my ego was popping up and trying to, throw shade on that person. And I checked my ego and I was like, ego, chill out. You didn't have to call her that. So, ego kind of encourages you to do or say things that will make you feel good. Because, if you don't like somebody and your ego's like, cuss him out, you're going to cuss him out and it's going to make you feel good. Oh, my phone's about to die. Freak. Oh my gosh, you guys, I got to cut off this live soon. So that's a little bit about ego. I would recommend to start reading books on it. But if you guys want a really good read to learn about ego, go on Amazon and type in Mastering Your Emotions. Such a good read. It's so beautiful, and it talks about the importance of mastering your emotions and not letting your emotions control you. Seriously, because how many times do you hear people saying, I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm frustrated? No, this book teaches you and it helps you get the mindset that you're not sad. You're simply experiencing the phenomenon of the emotion, okay? You're simply experiencing that feeling, but that is not who you are. And that's a lot of the reasons, a big explanation as to why people can't get their emotions under control, why they can't stop feeling depressed, why they can't stop feeling anxious. It's because every day they say, I have bad anxiety. I'm so anxious. I can't do this. I'm so depressed. I can't get out of bed. Oh, I should stop saying, I cringe saying that because you manifest, you're speaking it. So what the book teaches you, it teaches you to catch yourself. Whew, okay, take a breather and realize, am I really depressed? Or am I experiencing the feeling of depression? And when you get that mindset, family, when you start to walk with the teachings of that book, you literally are shifting vibrations in your favor. Okay? So I challenge you. Look, I challenge all of you. Going forward after this live, if you hear anybody around you saying, I'm sad, I'm so angry, I'm so ugly, I'm so depressed, tell them, no, you're not depressed, you're not ugly, you're experiencing the feeling. And the beautiful thing about emotions is they come and go. It's inevitable. At some point in your life, you're gonna feel depressed, but it's up to you. Are you going to fall victim to the depression, or are you going to say, you know what? I am currently experiencing the feeling of depression, but I wish to experience the feeling of happiness, of joy. Yes. Okay. So I challenge you guys to, just start planting seeds with people, because we're all walking healers. And I never want you guys to underestimate your power of planting a beautiful spiritual seed for somebody in your life, because you saying that one thing and helping them shift that perspective can literally help them shift out of the heaviest, darkest period of their life. And it's so true. Okay, you guys, so here's the book. I'll show you the author. Okay, because I don't want this to cut off on me now. The book is called How to Master Your Emotions. No, it's called Master Your Emotions by Valbit. It's on Amazon. It looks just like this. His book was so easy to read. It was so beautiful that I am about to read his Master Your Motivation. I'm about to read that because, with my energy levels finally getting back to normal, no more synthetic artificial energy for me. I'll take it naturally. I need to get my motivation back on track. Okay? So Yeah, family. I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. I've been seeing this a lot. Do I believe in afterlife? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I believe that all of us are going to incarnate somewhere else. Our soul is going to incarnate somewhere else after we die. That's what I believe. Some people that did not complete the lessons on this lifetime are going to stay here. On planet Earth, and I pray that planet Earth gets it together, but at the rate that it's going right now, who knows, okay? Some people that have been doing their spiritual work, that devote their spirit and their soul in this lifetime to elevation, they are going to raise their consciousness, and they are going to go to a different dimension, a different frequency of love, of wholeness, of irony, of balance, of healing. So that's why it's so important to use your time wisely. That's why I tell so many different people, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Do not let these three-dimensional human distractions steer you away from your soul's purpose. If you want to reincarnate here on planet Earth again, bless, do your thing. But if you feel like there's something greater for you out there, if you feel like you want to experience other levels of consciousness and see things that you haven't seen before, I would suggest that you start getting your act together, and you start devoting yourself spiritually to growing, to cutting out things that you know are a three-dimensional distraction. Okay, so with that being said, there's that. But I also do believe that, some people can choose, for example, if you have children and you want to be a spirit guide on planet Earth to help your children or your children's children, I believe that you could have the choice to do so. Or if you don't choose to be an ancestor and you want to shift over into doing something else, I believe that you have the choice to do that as well. But I definitely believe that the lost souls, the souls that get caught up in the three-dimensional distractions in this lifetime, they're in for a rude awakening. And I'm talking about the people that are brainwashed, okay? I'm talking about the people that think that all there is to life is turning up, going to parties, and popping that, all right? I'm talking about those people. I'm talking about the boys that only care about the basketball shoes and what Cardi B is doing. I'm talking about the people that literally think that celebrities are any different than normal human beings. I'm talking about those people. Those people that are so lost and think that I'm gonna leave it at that. Those people. I'm not judging you because I used to be one of those people, but that's why I'm saying that we must pick. What do we want? What do we want? Because it comes with the price. All right, comes with the price. But hey, and let me tell you this, all of you guys watching this, y'all are woke. I don't care what you got to say. I don't care if you just started. You're woke enough to, hear these real things and, hear this spiritual knowledge. So y'all are woke. Don't even worry about it, babe. All right. So I'm going to get off here before my phone dies, because then me and Mercury going to have a problem. I'll see you guys very soon. You guys are so lit. And I'm just super ready to film videos. I feel like I just had to get in the flow. Like, Spirit was like, Shonnetta, go live one time. You'll get back into it. And look at me. I'm back into it. So I love you guys so much. Let me tell you, giveaway is coming so soon. I've been literally collecting so many decks. Llewellyn, for those of you that don't know, the company, the tarot company or Oracle Tarot Publishing Company, Llewellyn, the big one, they be sending me goodies in my P.O. box, and of course I can't keep it all. So I've been collecting some really nice Oracle decks, tarot decks, crystals. I got some lit stuff. Giveaway is coming really soon. Me and Christopher have been waiting until like this COVID has been, dying down, but I'm gonna just live my life. I'm not gonna let COVID dictate my life. So we gonna be getting this in action very soon. Christopher's gonna be doing a crystal giveaway. I'm gonna be doing like a tarot oracle, kind of like spiritual box giveaway, and we're gonna be collabing and giving away to a lot of people. I'm also gonna be giving away some free readings, so hold strong intentions. I will be updating you guys, letting you know how that's gonna work, how you can enter. I'm just super excited because Saturn retrograde retrograde. Karma. I've got to give back to the people. I've got to bless the people that have blessed me, and that's on period. So I'm out of here, you guys. I love you so much. My phone's about to die, so bye.